but I'm going to try to at least do all the side missions. And this might be the full gameplay of it, I don't know. But if not, I'm sorry if we don't get a full gameplay, this is the full gameplay of it. Because all I'm trying to
I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
All the side missions, and yeah. So, hold on. We gotta take the big stuff. Ah, shit. Now we get off the boat. Okay, where's the little menu? Okay, apparently not down here. Yeah, it's still yellow.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
And you get for all of this. We got this dude.
Now get out!
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Yeah.
What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Oh.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task.
Hold on,
Most
man,
maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Lee. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Ah, shit, got someone in this room.
I'll need a place to lay my
Let's hope
head
they
while I'm
stay and
here.
don't leave.
Any
like-
recommendations?
Fear not.
Oh,
I've
no,
already
yeah.
feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to.
Crazy.
This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for
Hey
philosophy
man,
these
you can
days?
say something
There is
in
no
the
consciousness
comments if
without
you feel
pain,
like
Mr.
it,
Reed.
dude.
No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you. We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
Yeah, I know. And I will solve our first case. Let's go. Let's do. Check this out. Hey, man. Hey.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed. You can't end the suffering. The cycle will go on. You can't change who you are.
I will shoot you.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Bruh. Why?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
I'd shoot you.
There are police everywhere, newcomer. You sure you want to wave that around?
I don't give a fuck, dude. He doesn't say anything like try to shoot him in the teeth. Doesn't do anything.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them. Put the gun down now.
Ah, sir, don't shoot. I've said everything I know.
I could kill you, man. Alright, everyone, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm hungry. I am back, everyone. I made me some rice and I'll eat it here in a little bit, but you know, we gotta play the game.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
And y'all should go check out my Insta that's in my bio. I meant that in the... Yeah, y'all already know.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
You know, it's in the...
Grenna, Nehri, Grenna, Gebhal,
Oh, no. This time we might blame him for the murder and say, "Oi, it was him. He did it. It was no one else. It was him."
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Prohibition. Oh yeah, fuck. I remember that.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Ah. Ah, there we go. Strong drink. And also, whoever's watching the video, man, you can comment something if you want to.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
There's that.
I can barely recognize the
Okay, yeah,
face of
we
the
get
poor
it.
fella. He was beaten to a pulp. Choo choo. Ahem.
Let's see what you find, newcomer. Put that away, newcomer, or you're gonna regret it.
Please, spare me,
Hello?
mister.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will. Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, Detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, okay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina, Hafton.
Well,
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
okay, did I unlock the thing that we're supposed to do? Maybe, I don't know, let's go back upstairs.
Yeah, I still hear those voices.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
See? There we go. We did the thing.
What's happening?
Take this, ape-face. Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Take this. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. So the fishermen pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket.
Okay, let's see. Oh, we have alcohol and gunpowder.
Door won't budge.
Oh, we have a creature. Where you at? Oh, there you are. Jeez Louise, man.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Damn it, I pressed the wrong button again. But this one's still yellow. Which means we haven't collected all the evidence here. And it sometimes pisses me off when like, oh hey, this place is still all yellow, and like, oh god damn it, you know.
the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Did we get all the evidence? Yes, we in there. Let's go. Let's talk to this monkey face man.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something,
What? I don't have all day.
some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Well, let's go look inside the building. Maybe we missed something good. Because I like to get that little thing. Was it these balls I missed? No, it wasn't. Whoa. That's tricky.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Why you looked at that? Look at that knife, look at the bottles. What else did we miss? What? Oh, this.
5 cards short of a full house.
Hey. We did it. I should kill you.
There are police everywhere, newcomer. You sure?
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me. At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No. Throg. Lewis is upstairs. Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
You want a drink?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private
This time,
investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert,
because
so
I
think you
not
know
to
why
be
I'm
killed.
here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me.
I
know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I won't tell him, because Throgmorton's an asshole, so fucking.
I won't tell him. Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
That said, the port's still closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throgmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir. I won't forget this. Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Okay, now let's do the mine place thing. Let's look at the other option. You know we're gonna do this option. Hey, look at that creepy baby doll right there. Ain't that spooky?
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
I know you did. You could be lying to me.
He's mad. He's completely mad.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure. Hey, mister, careful with that.
Better keep your bullets for them monsters.
Well,
Come. Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you
Holy
what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
I already know this. Do tell.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Alright, let's check this out.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do. Embrace your fate.
I know my fate is killing you.
It's not the day of my death yet.
Fucking hell, Con.
What's your problem?
You're in my way, that's my problem. Let's run over here, let's go no more.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throckmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Hey man, we just completed the case. I could probably play this game till 6 in the morning. I don't know, man. Sounds kind of crazy. Whoa. Israel is a country, not a fucking state. I could be wrong there, but whatever. Oh, what the fuck? Hero of War covered Carmack Bond pipe water Bond for smoking Bond bowl 25 millimeter height, easy to carry. Made in China. Yeah.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers. Never again, they say. Never again, they say.
Are we gonna change her outfit? The wind coat.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return. Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Nightmares. Ah, first side quest. Because you know this whole.
The door won't budge.
I remember because we were like this. Look at this. It's not in this side case. Bro, it doesn't even count. Bro, that's dumb as hell. It doesn't even fucking count as side case. It just kind of pisses me off. That's dumb. Too many quenches, so like I don't know that, but yada. Too many quenches. Let me guess. Bruh, I just wanna do fucking side quests. I don't even wanna play the main game. That's the main point of this whole gameplay, is I'm gonna try to do all the side quests.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister. You want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor
I don't know why,
Olmsted.
but I'm like really
I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Hold on. My heart. I'm having a heart attack. Oh, I'm just messing with you. I'm not having a heart attack. I will be right back, everyone. I'm gonna go. Well, that one person that's reading my live. I'll be right back, dude. I'm gonna go get some ice cream. That scared the shit out of me. Where is it? Where is it, man? I know it's somewhere. Hey, you still watch my stream? I appreciate that, dude. You probably pass out though, so yeah. Do 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 do. Okay, I am
Noise?
back for good.
What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to
And
be
we don't have any ice cream,
respectable.
so I have to grab a clock.
Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
Hey, man. Okay, we are going to do these side missions. Unless you're just... Oh. Letters from Oakmont. Let's go. Huh. And we gotta look for it on the map, of course. Okay. First one's in Salvation Harbor. Crossing of Fizz Ulme, Okan, and Street, and Old Church Road. Let's look that. We got Old Church Road right here. We have a lot. Oh, it's right freaking there. Let's go. We found it. Let's go do it. Let's not focus on the other mission because, like I said, I'm not gonna play the whole damn game over again. That sounds useless to do. We're gonna do the side mission instead. A side missions, like a ton of them. And we can complete all of them. Let's go. And I'm sorry, but like I might like go like this to make sure I know what I'm going. Hold on, I need to check my messages. Okay, so we're ahead. Runway. We are. Normally head. Ah, sure. And that ice cream sandwich basically. Ah. Hello, fisher dude. And now we just gotta look for it ain't one of yous. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's right here. I think we're not supposed to. Yeah, we're not supposed to be here yet. Damn it, we got the wrong area. Okay. Eastern Salvation Hill. Well, this is north south. Yeah, we are in the eastern part. Okay, let's look at it. This city is, no matter how badly the flood damage is, no matter. Okay. We're not supposed to be here, so we should probably skedaddle, or else it might help the game somehow. But hey, we're not here for the main mission, we're here for the side quest anyway, so shouldn't really matter. We're gonna figure out where we're supposed to go.
Stop it!
Well, we honestly don't know where to go. Hey, you, sir.
Eagle and Ting.
I'm gonna shoot one of them in the foot and see what happens. I'm gonna shoot. Nah, I don't know what I shouldn't do it. Is it a bad idea? Okay, let's read the note because we don't know what to do. This city, no matter. Okay. So it might not be here. Hold on. Elon Musk, you are crazy in the head. Hold on. Mentos, cigarettes. So we were supposed to go in there. This the fuck? And apparently there's monsters, which I don't believe that. And I wonder is gone now. Okay. Oh shit. I got a big fucking problem. Shit. Fuck. He died. Of course we died. You know what? I'm gonna end the stream here. I think this is gonna be like maybe the last time I play this game on this stream because I'd much rather like play this game on my free time and not stream it again. So yeah. Maybe I'll post again. Maybe not. You never know. Anyways, bye everyone. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to. It's your choice. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.